Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Antec P193 case. The Antec P193 case comes in a gray and black theme. The gray inserts on the side panels and the front are actually aluminum, but the body is steel and the remainder is plastic. At the front is the power LED, external serial ATA port, two USB 2 ports, as well as a microphone and headphone jack. This case has a lockable hinged door, which is held in place with magnets and swings all the way open up to 270 degrees. There are four 5¼ inch external drive bays and one external 3½ inch drive bay. Here's the power button, reset button, and hard drive activity LED. There are two swing open compartments for accessing the dust filters, and they come off so they can be very easily washed. Also, all of the drive bay covers have dust filters. There's ventilation at the front as well as on the left and right side and at the bottom. At the top are two 140mm exhaust fans, and both come with honeycomb grills. The side panels have an innovative 2-layer design, and the front door has a 3-layer design which dampens system noise, so it's a perfect case for a near-silent build. Now the left side panel is designed with one 200mm intake fan. You can't see it here, but that's because this is covering it. This preserves the look on the left side panel, but still provides sound dampening. There's also a removable dust filter. And note that there is ventilation all around the perimeter of this, so the 200mm fan can intake cool air from outside the case. Note that this is a 200mm tri-cool fan, so you can adjust it from a low, medium to high speed. At the back of the case, at the very top, is a fan controller for the two top fans and rear fan. Also, both the top and rear fans can be set to a low, medium, or high speed. They include an IO shield plate and a 120mm exhaust fan. Here are the 7 ventilated expansion slots, and there are 2 rubber grommeted holes for external water cooling systems tubes to pass through. At the bottom is where a standard ATX power supply or Antec's new CP series CPX form factor power supply can be installed. They also include 4 thumb screws, 2 on each side panel. In order to install the Antec CP series power supply, first remove the ATX template, then just slide the power supply in place and secure it with screws included with the power supply. This case is compatible with Mini ITX, Micro ATX, and Standard ATX form factor motherboards and has a compartmentalized design. This design ensures excellent case air circulation because heat from one chamber is not radiated into the other. Many cases these days are all black inside and out, but this case isn't. While all black looks great, it's not crucial when the case doesn't have a window. And by the way, Antec's 902 and 1200 gaming cases are all black, if that interests you. There are 6 internal 3½ inch drive bays. 4 can be installed vertically in the bottom hard drive cage, and 2 can be installed horizontally in the top hard drive cage. Each hard drive cage can be removed, but it requires taking out a single thumb screw on each hard drive cage and then just use this ring to pull the hard drive cage out of the case. Both hard drive cages have silicone grommets to reduce vibrations caused by the hard drives. The top hard drive cage has a small compartment for storing things like screws and cable ties. Notice how there's padding along these edges. It's the same on the other side of the case. This is to reduce vibrations caused by the side panels. Additionally, there's a silicone footing for the power supply. Thankfully, this case doesn't have any sharp edges, so you won't cut yourself or the cables. There are removable sections here on the bottom of the top chamber, which can be very easily removed. And this is to allow cables to pass through. 3 optional 120mm fans can be installed. I would recommend at least putting 1 or 2 intake fans at the front, and another one can be installed here. Since this case fits full-length video cards, they include a bracket for them. This bracket can be mounted to the top hard drive cage by one screw. And then these little clips can be added in the position that you require them to secure the video card or video cards. There are also a number of places to tuck cables through, but they didn't include an access hole on the motherboard tray for the cooler's retention plate. Now have a listen to the stock cooling, first at the low speed, medium speed, and high speed. The build quality in this case is exceptional. It looks great. There's plenty of fans, although I wish they would have included at least one 120mm fan at the front of the case. There's plenty of drive bays, a compartmentalized design, and so on. But there are a few things that I wish they did include. For example, a hole on the motherboard tray for the cooler's retention plate, also a black interior, and a removable motherboard tray. But other than that, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.